If you're here to feed your lawn addiction, you've come to the right place. Welcome to 2020 and back in full force. Gonna be starting to work on my lawn. It's end of February and it's starting to get a little warmer. Not very typical at this time, but the grass is growing a lot because we've had warmer temperatures and the sun has been out a lot. So here's the lawn. We're at the end of February and we've had a few really warm days, so the grass really thickened up. So this whole area was in shadow basically all winter long, and now slowly the sun is starting to peak on this side, and because of it, it's time for a haircut. It really thickened up, so I'm gonna mow the lawn today. It's it's still a little cold, but also have a lot of these weeds right here. This is poana. You can tell by the seeds on it, which is not really a weed. You can't spray it with just regular weed control, so you can just leave it alone, or you can do the good old pull like that. So first step, I'm just gonna go around and remove some of this poana. I'm gonna mow the lawn and then put down some pre-emergent. So if you've seen any of my videos, you've known that I've been wanting to renovate my lawn. This is a cool season lawn and I want to turn it into a warm season lawn, which is very typical in this area. So I'm thinking about Bermuda. Just gonna go around and pull some of these grassy weeds out. This poana, it's typical in the winter, so it's probably the most common weed you'll see anywhere in the planet right now in the winter. Well, I guess if you're in Australia, it's summertime, but in the cooler weathers, you'll see this type of weed. There's not a lot you can do about it other than just rip them out. There we go. So I have it set to 2 3/4 height right now. I am gonna put the bagger on because I'm trying to collect as many of those weed seeds as possible. So I haven't showed the backyard yet, but here it is. Have a lot of bare areas, and I'm not gonna worry about it right now because I want to put down a pre-emergent, and this will be a good test to see how much this grass type fills in. It's not gonna fill in everything, but it'll definitely thicken up in the springtime. So do have some weeds popping up here, but I'm gonna spray it in a minute and all this will be gone. So all right, let's mow this area. All right, so for my prodiamine, I'm going to be using this Quali Pro Prodiamine 65 WDG, which you can get at domyown.com. I'll post it in the description. But this thing right here will last you about 10 years. This thing is a very low rate use product, and you'll see what I mean in a second, how much I'm going to use in this cup for my entire yard. So there's this handy calculator online that I'll post right now in the description that helps you figure out how much of this product to use. It asks you how many square footage you have and how many months of coverage you want to put down. So I'm going to be putting down about 4 months protection, 4 or 5 months. Part of the reason is because I haven't decided whether I'm going to renovate the front yard with Bermuda in this late spring, summertime, and I don't want that to impede with the sod. So I'm just going to do a double rate. I'm going to do 4 months, and after 4 months I'm going to do it again for another 4 months. So it comes in this yellow powdery substance, and as soon as it touches water, it disintegrates. So let's see. So according to the calculator, it's saying to put 0.55 ounces of prodiamine for 2,000 square feet for 4 months of coverage. So, and the way you figure out you weigh it basically with a kitchen scale. There's 0.2, 0.5, 0.6, close enough. So 0.6 ounces right here is how much this weighs, and this whole thing right here will cover me for 4 months. And I'll put this into 4,000, sorry, not 4,000, 4 gallons of water to cover me. So I'm also gonna spike it with some of this 3-way weed killer, and basically it has 3 forms of weed action, 3 different ingredients that help it. Let me see if I can. Dicamba, 3,4-D, 2,4-D, I'm sorry, and something else basically. There it is. Looks like OJ. So what do you guys think? Do you think I should renovate in the late spring with Bermuda, or just leave it alone? So in about a month, this will look amazing. So I'm very conflicted on what I should do. My neighbors think I'm crazy to kill off the lawn, but they just don't get it. They don't get hobbies like this, you know, because they don't care. They're not a yard guy. They're not yard people, but you know, about a month this will look really pretty. So it's gonna be, I feel like I'm gonna be very conflicted, and to kill it all off. But I just remember how much work it was in the summertime to keep this alive. It was just a lot of work here in the South, in Atlanta. You know, like I've mentioned in my videos, it's hot early and it's hot later, and it's just torture for this type of grass. So I'll keep you posted. Make sure to subscribe and like, and I'll see you in the next one.